Will the US tariffs kill Bitcoin? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the news. What are the US tariffs doing to Bitcoin? What does this mean for the rest of the world? Also, really cool news item about a travel agency that now accepts Bitcoin for all the travels and bookings that you can do over there, guys. Yes, diving into the charts, deep diving into the charts to show you what is happening to Bitcoin today, what I expect of Bitcoin the next couple of weeks and months. And yes, also looking at the alt season, of course, ending it with an inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the news first. Bam! The news for today, guys, of course, is the US tariffs, because everyone is asking me in my DMs, Didi, the United States is putting tariffs on Canada, on Mexico, on Europe, on China. What does this mean for Bitcoin? Now, first of all, most of these tariffs already has been postponed. I think they are talking now to Canada, which means 1 month later. I think they also opened conversations now with Mexico, so also 1 month later. Of course, to the Europe, I understand that the United States is doing that, as Europe is just not taking any services or products from the United States. So why would they not pay a little bit more for the protection that they always want from the United States? Because people don't understand when it comes to the wars, and it's all about war, it's all about economy. When it comes to the wars, the United States still has the most powerful army, and we all depend on that army. If there is a fight between Russia and Ukraine, who do we depend on? The United States. If there is something going on in Iraq or Iran, who do we depend on? The United States. Why? Because they just have more weapons, more airplanes, more bombers, more all of that, guys. So also now I saw this Dutch old Prime Minister Rutte, he's now like working at the VN saying, yes, but you know, we need to stay friends with the United States, and that is why we should also adapt to the United States. And that is also why I believe that the whole MiCA law on all that cryptocurrency and about all that hate about USDT, Europe cannot use USDT anymore, which of course is created by an American company, that also will disappear in the future again, because Europe is just going to be this little tiny brother of the United States, always licking the ass of the United States, always like elbow deep in the ass of the United States. That's what Europe is. And when the United States says, hey, you jump, they will jump again. And that is exactly what we also will see with USDT, crypto laws, all of that stuff. And America and the United States is going to do adoption in Bitcoin and make it a strategic reserve capital of the United States, etc. You know, make it a legal tender, maybe even make it the gold of the 21st century. If the United States will be doing that, Europe will do that as well, guys. Now, those tariffs are there for a reason, because a lot of people use the United States services, but they don't buy any products from the United States anymore. So Trump is like, okay, I'm a businessman. If you don't want to use our products, then you're going to pay for the protection, because we are building now the borders, we are closing the borders, we are guarding those borders. You should be doing the same. If not, you know, then you pay for it. And I think it's a real deal that Trump is doing there. So that's why all these countries now will start to look at their borders. Just like you heard the news now in Europe as well. Yeah, we need to look at a reversal of the immigration program. Of course, because you can't afford it. It is cheaper to host an immigrant in their own country and to protect them over there with our weapons than inviting it into our country, all those travels, and then supporting it 24/7. Yes, of course, supporting an immigrant in our country is more expensive than supporting it and protecting it in their country. Whew, they couldn't do that calculation before? My God. These politicians are just the most retarded people I've ever. I don't even understand why we are still voting for these politicians. I don't believe the voting is correct anymore. Let's do the voting on the blockchain, guys. So that was the first news item. My opinion about these US tariffs is very simple, guys. When the United States puts tariffs on other countries, this will, of course, at the end, weaken also the position of the dollar. Why will it weaken the position of the dollar? Because people are going to use yes and less dollars. There will be less demand for dollars, which will weaken the dollar internationally, which again makes it cheaper for other countries to use the dollar to do imports and exports. Simple as that. They need to weaken the dollar. I think the United States wants to weaken the dollar because they want to have more export. So that's what they are doing at the moment. You know, and what the second thing is, when the dollar will be weakening and people will be fearing that the dollar will be weakening, that is the moment when people will go to store of values. And which is the most popular store of value at the moment? Bitcoin. So by these tariffs, they are weakening their own dollar. By that, they will probably increase the export and the export possibilities, etc. So they are stimulating the economy by doing so. but the dollar will become weaker internationally, which will force those other people and countries also to search for new stores of values, like gold or like Bitcoin. So that will strengthen the position of Bitcoin, in my honest opinion. But yeah, who am I? I'm just a dude walking on the beach and have some experience in Bitcoin, blockchain and life. That was the first news item. Let's go into the second news item. Bam! The second news item, guys, is about traveling, because you all know Travala. Travala is this travel platform where you can book hotels, book flights, and use cryptocurrency to do the payments. I've been a supporter of Travala already since the beginning. No, I'm not being paid to talk about it. I just read a news article and I thought, okay, let's share it again, that people understand that they really can use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies also to pay for services. Now, Travala now integrated Trivago, which means you can now pay for 2.2 million hotels that you can book on Trivago through the Travala platform and use cryptocurrencies to pay for them. So now 2.2 million, they already did this already with Booking.com, now also doing it with Trivago, so which means this whole travel industry is slowly adopting to Bitcoin as well. You can use your cryptocurrencies, Bitcoins and all the other coins to pay for flights, to pay for hotel bookings, to pay for apartments, to pay to rent houses, to do all of that stuff online already is possible. So now they upgraded also Trivago, 2.2 million hotels worldwide. You can pay now directly with Bitcoin. Life becomes more easy like that. Yes, because I don't want to use debit cards and credit cards with all those high fees. I want to use Bitcoin with very low fees. That is why I book everything always with Bitcoin, pay everything always with Bitcoin, and I'm going to check out all these hotels on Travala and Trivago, guys. Now, that was the second news item. Let's quickly jump now into the charts to show you what my opinion is about the charts at the moment and why you shouldn't be freaking out but zooming out, but also why you should be freaking out, as this is the last moment ever for you to buy Bitcoin at these prices. Let's look at those charts. Bam! The first chart for today, guys, is this 4-hour chart. Yes, welcome back to the charts. Look, those beautiful buy and sell signals of the Bitcoin family indicator setup. You know, we saw a buy signal. We didn't see a candle closing above it. There was a purple candle that was indicating, hey, this is considered a very beautiful moment to buy. We can see that the normal candles after that were all bullish. So yeah, would be a valid buy signal. Blue line crossing the white line. Here we can see the green instead of the yellowish. So yeah, we could have bought it, but it was not a perfect trade. At the moment, it's a volatile market, guys. We bottom out at that green line I drew there. Why did I drew that green line there like a long time ago? Look, because it was resistance. It was resistance over there, it became support over there, support over here, it was there support. It has been an important line, so that is why I said, yeah, probably if we fall back to that level of 95K over there. Of course, we wicked completely through it to that bottom area. That is, of course, always possible, but then again, we saw a lot of buying pressure and support over there, guys. Beautiful short-term chart. I don't know if I would be trading this very volatile market with all the news, so maybe wait and sit out before the market gets a little bit more quiet again, guys. Now, here on the daily chart, we can see that everything played out. We broke out of this pattern, we are retesting it, and this daily chart with this huge wick over there is normally a very bullish candle. Look here, this is of course way more bullish, large wick and a very tiny body, bam, huge pump. Every time when we see these kinds of candles with a large wick to the bottom, then we mostly see a breakout, guys. So let's see if we can see the breakout. That breakout target would be around 111,000 US dollars, something like that. If we can break those levels, 1.6 is at the moment the most resistant, of course. Why? Look, if we're gonna draw a line, I'm gonna draw this one, horizontal ray at that level over there. Yeah, that's 106K. Why? Hitting it over there, resistance. We need to break that level. When we break that, I believe 120K is the next level. The next target will be somewhere around there. Let's take it 120,000, something like that is going to be the next target for us, guys. RSI still bullish. Let's see if we reset how we perform after that, guys. If we zoom out a little bit more, then we can see an even better picture. Yes, the monthly chart. Look, this one I drew like 2 months ago. I started over there somewhere in December. I said, hey, probably we are going to do something like this. We're going to go up, we're going to come down, then we're going to go up, down, and then we will see that massive run into September 2025, where will be a top Of course, 160 is my top. That's why I drew this over here. But we can overextend it to 200K and come back to 160, and then the bear market starts all the way till the end of 2026. And we will see in 27 again the bear market bottom, guys. So at the moment we are doing that. We closed the highest monthly close ever above 100K here. This candle was closed at 102,412, highest closed monthly close ever. This candle at the moment is not that high. Of course, we are at the moment at 97,000. Let's see. You know, it's just a reddish candle start. We are just getting started. It's the 5th of February. We can dip a little bit more, maybe even to 89K before we go up again and before we go into that massive bull market at the end of this year, guys. I'm not freaking out. I'm zooming out. I'm not crying. I am buying every and each and single dip. That's how it works in this industry. Don't freak out. Buy. Now, then I have a couple of other really interesting charts. This one is the first one. This one is showing us the Bitcoin futures perpetual funding rate. Now, the interesting thing on this chart is that whenever that funding rate over here goes negative, if you then look to the top, we can see a pump. Wait, I need to make it smaller so you can see it. It stops at that line with being negative. Every time there, we see the small pump in price. Of course, this was a dump after it again. Here again, it went negative. You see, when it went negative, look to the top. After that, we had a massive run in the price all the way to there. Here again, it went negative over there. When it goes negative, the funding rate, look what happened. The price, bam, moved up. Moved up all the way here from this 55K area to that 70K area. It's a 20K run. Don't be fooled. Now here, the fifth time, negative. What happened? Let's extend to the top. The price was there at 50K. We went bam back to 65K. 15K pump. Here again, negative. What happened? There, 53 to 55K. A massive run until almost 100K. Now we can see it again. This is again negative now. The funding perpetual rate is negative. This is the 7th time since April 2024. That was when we had that first run to 70K to the new all-time high. This is the 7th time. Of the 7 times, 6 times explosive moves. Only 1 time not too explosive, but that was also really not like the best negative rate. But like, please understand this. When the Bitcoin future perpetual funding rate has gone negative in the past, the Bitcoin price in 99% of the cases will explode massively up with like 15K or something, which would bring us maybe even to 120K. So just a warning, heads up, this is what I see on the charts. You should see it on the charts as well. Negative perpetual funding rate leads to massive move in the price. Now, then I have this chart. This chart is showing you guys that my face is not correct at the moment. Over there it's better. This is the Bitcoin power law. On the Bitcoin power law, guys, we can see that we are just above it. We are just above it. Normally the top is when we are a little bit higher above that red line. So we are just starting to get above it. That line at the moment is 87,000 US dollars. So the power law line is 87,000 US dollar. We are like 10K above it, which is amazing. But we should move towards September somewhere to this line, 150. That is the move that I'm expecting from here to that line, somewhere in this box. That is how it normally moves. Could we overstand to 160? Yes. Could we even overstand to 200? Yes. But this line for me looks the most logical law line that we could reach over there. This box is around 150, maybe 160, top of the bull market, then pull back again in 2026, all year 2027, this box to this red line area and even below it, guys. That is what I believe. Are we going to go below it all the way to 90K, 80K, 70K? Let's see. All depending on where the top is, between 150 and 200. That is when I can tell you as well when we will see the bear market bottom and how high that bear market or how low that bear market bottom is going to be, guys. Now, then we have this chart. I found this one on Twitter, Ali charts. I really like this one because this one is showing the wick off pattern. And the wick off pattern in the previous bull market played out pretty nice as well. So maybe this wick off pattern is again playing out. Look, we have the accumulation phase, the fast price movement, the building pre-tension, trend continuation, sideways again, and then we reach this top. and then we fall back and we go sideways and we go lower to the bear market. Now, that is what we normally see. This is a 3-day chart. Every candle is 3 days, or like every movement is 3 days. You can't see it because there's no candles. But we had the start of the accumulation phase here in 2023, before 2023. That is when we saw that bottom over there of 16,800. That is the start of the accumulation phase. Now, then we had that fast price move up, bam. We flew all the way up over here. You know, went to this area of 40K, building pre-tension, trend continuation, again sideways, 50 to 60K, 50 to 70K almost, I must say. This is the sideways movement. This is the trend here, this move. Then again, bam, we are building up. You see, this is what we have here, building up. This next move should be this massive move to the top. If we would have a double top, distribution top, that would mean over here, 160 to 220K, this area is the target. If you have blow off top, then these two, you can stack them on each other. This is going to be higher. This is going to be 300K if it's a blow off top. If it's going to be a distribution top like 2021, yes, we can see this kind of pattern. That is what the wick off pattern is telling us. Hey, be aware, we are just getting started. There will be this massive move all the way into September 2025, where the top will be, before we pull back into a bear market. And we can see, of course, there again, the trend continuation to that bear market all the way in 2027, January, guys. Now, last chart, because this question, I also had this chart already in the previous video. I'm going to do it again, because people keep asking me, when is alt season going to start? Guys, historically, alt season has started in February. In February 2017, we had a run before, then we had a massive dump, then February 2017, the altcoin season started. Here again, massive run, massive dump into February 2021, that is when the altcoin season started. There's a total crypto cap, guys, without Bitcoin. Now, here again, massive run, dump, this is February, this is when the altcoin season should start. Maybe we are running a little bit late, but normally February should be an altcoin season start. That's my answer to when is the altcoin season happening. Let's jump into the next part, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the charts, guys. Yes, when it comes to the charts, you should be freaking out. We got below 100K, we got 99K, 98K. These levels, you should be buying, adding to your dip. Of course, you could also have bought at 91 or 92K, but then you should have been a VIP, and the VIPs knew to buy, and they bought at all these levels, guys. So they bought one Bitcoin at 92K. They are now like 6 to 7K up already in 2 days per Bitcoin. That's nice profit, without risk, without leverage, without doing all that crazy risky stuff like leverage trading. Even spot trading can still make you a shitload of money in this industry, guys. Now, if you zoom out, then just look at those charts. Again, I repeated that altcoin season chart. Mostly it started in February. Let's see if it will start in February. If it will start in February, it's again repeating history. Mostly Bitcoin starts to go up again in the end of February towards the mid of March. That is when Bitcoin mostly starts to pump again all the way to May. And in the May, you should be going away. In May, historically, again, we see a dump, and then we see a summer pause that is really quiet. And during that summer pause, you should be enjoying summer, zooming in at live, zooming out in Bitcoin. And after summer, you should be stepping into this industry again, because then you will get August, September, October, November, December, which historically has been the most bullish months each and every bull cycle. That's how it rhymes. It's not like completely the same rhythm, but almost the same rhythm. So for me, yes, I am in this market until May at least, where I will take some profits, because I believe around May we will be above 120K. I've told you always I will dollar cost average out 110, 115, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. I will keep selling until the top, and then I will chill out. I will chill out for 12 months, make a little bit less videos, wait for the Bitcoin market to crash, and I will be waking you up again near that bear market bottom. Hey, pay attention now, the bear market bottom is near. When we get the confirmation of a bottom by a bounce, that is when we step into this market again, and probably that will be 12 months after the bull market top. Like always, guys. Yes, I'm on the beach today. A lot of people, it's very busy. I will turn around to walk that way again to show you the rest, and of course to show you a little bit of booty. You deserve booty after a month of no booties on the beach, guys. Maybe you can enlarge your screen, 2 beautiful booties on the Bitcoin booty beach over here, guys. I'm gonna walk that way now to talk about the inspirational quote. Let's jump into that last part. Bam. The inspirational quote for today, guys, It's a very powerful one, because success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. There's a huge difference. People are always hunting for success, getting what they want. They want more, they want more, they want more. But they are never happy because they're only reaching for success, and success is not always equal to happiness. Happiness is wanting what you get. Whatever life throws at you, you should be wanting that. You should be grateful for that. So there's a very important thing I realized again after the last 2 months here in Thailand, that gratefulness is one of the most beautiful things in life. Of course, I am also hunting for success. I also want to reach, for example, 100k YouTube subscribers. Or I want to grow the Didi platform even bigger and make it a decentralized educational platform that everyone will use. Of course, I want that kind of success. But aside of hunting for that success, I'm very grateful for everything that happens into my life daily. And the last 2 months were very special months. It was 2 months of partying, it was 2 months of unhealthy life, it was 2 months of a lot of drinking, it was a VIP meetup, and during those 2 months, I need to admit, there were a couple of times I really became emotional. I needed to sit down when we were partying on the yacht with the VIPs. I needed to sit down because I found it too beautiful. I became so grateful internally that the tears started to roll across my face. I was sitting there on the yacht, I will admit it. Yes, I'm a man, but I'm also crying now and then. I was sitting there and enjoying that moment. All those people having the time of their lives. And all of that was made possible because I had a dream about a VIP meetup. I created the meetup, I put out the meetup, I did the meetup, I funded the meetup. The people came, and there they were, dancing at a sunset on a yacht on really cool music. I really just needed to sit down, enjoy that moment, and it was so, I felt like internally gratefulness that I hadn't felt for a very long time. And I felt those moments more and more lately because I'm giving more and more to other people. I'm spending more on parties, I'm celebrating our anniversary. I'm just not giving any fuck anymore about money, and I'm just spending it. And I see other people enjoying it, and that makes me very emotional and very grateful. Grateful that I am able to do all of that kind of stuff at the moment. And that is again a wake-up call to me. I should be doing more of that because that makes me really internally happy. Yes, of course, it's nice to have 100k subscribers. I'm fighting and working my ass off for that already for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, but I'm not reaching it. I'm still stuck below 90k, but that doesn't stress me out. Because the gratefulness I have for everything that life throws at me every single day is way bigger, way bigger than that greed for success. I feel better when I feel emotional when other people are happy. That is my internal happiness as well. When I see you living life to the fullest, when I see people going all in, when I see other families leaving the Netherlands because they watched my videos, going all into Bitcoin, and at the end now, 2 years later, being fucking successful. That makes me internally happy, that I could lead by example. That same gratefulness I receive every day for my children. I'm leading by example for my kids. They are living a different lifestyle. I'm not saying better, I'm not saying worse than other people, I'm saying different. And because they are living a different lifestyle, I see their gratefulness, I see their happiness, and I feel that gratefulness back, guys. So I think it's very important for people to understand the difference between success and happiness. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. And the moment you shift that mindset to be happy and grateful for everything that life throws at you, that is the moment you will become successful. It's not the other way around. It's not those high mountains of money, of Bitcoins, your stacking sets, your success in business, your success, whatever you think success is, that will not lead to your internal happiness. Other way around. Be grateful for what life gives you. Be grateful for your friends. Be grateful for waking up every day very healthy. Be grateful for your kids waking up every healthy. Be grateful for being able to walk on the beach. Be grateful for all of those things. And then start to focus on your passion, and your passion will become your profession, and your profession will lead to success. That is the way I did it. If I now look back, did I did it with a plan? No. I just grabbed life by the ball. I wanted to change, I did change, and I found out the hard way. with all the ups and downs. I'm here to share this knowledge with you so you don't need to have all the ups and downs, and you directly can start to live that life to the fullest. Be grateful for everything, and that will turn in that success at the end, guys. That, and of course subscribing to your YouTube channel and treating Bitcoin as your core capital. But yeah, you know, maybe you are already subscribed. If you were not subscribed yet, guys, and if you did like this video, then please today give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about the charts? And what do you think about being grateful? And yes, you know what would make me even more grateful? If you now would subscribe to this channel, and if you would share this channel with one of your colleagues, friends, bosses, whoever you meet today, share with them and tell them to subscribe as well, as I would be really grateful if life throws me 100k subscribers before, let's say, before May. Before May, beautiful target before May, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm going to say goodbye from this beautiful beach. I'm not leaving you behind without any beautiful beach booty. There it is, 2 of them again. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day, guys. See you tomorrow again, guys. And if not tomorrow, I will be there the day after again. I still need to get back into the rhythm after 5 days of beautiful zen with my wife in a spa resort, massages, milk baths, body scrubs with salt, all that kind of stuff. It was really beautiful, but now I need to get back into rhythm again and guide you through this bull market. As yes, the bull market is not over. We are just getting started, guys. Wish you an amazing day. If you go to Café Nomad today, maybe I see you there. There's a Hugel, a very good DJ, is playing there. I'm gonna go there with my kids to be a little bit more grateful and not drinking too much alcohol anymore. Maybe a little bit champagne. Now, see you tomorrow again, guys. Bam.